Hiya, folks. If you're new in town, don't be shy and just stand by. Let me explain to you how this works. Feeling bored or lonely and you need someone to watch cartoons with? Then look no further, because I'm here to play in your ear. You can listen to the podcast alone or alongside the cartoon. The choice is yours. Either way, let's get to Toon Along. Hey everybody, welcome back to Toon Along. Today we're going to be watching an episode of Futurama. We're going back to the past to watch some from the future. That's how it works. So, let's go ahead and watch Season 4, Episode 1. I always like to watch Episode 1 of a season because I always find they do the best work. And let's see if this is the case in this one here. So this one's called Kif Gets Knocked Up a Notch. Let's see what happens. Ready, everybody? 3, 2, 1, play. And the opening, that laser beam shooting out into the sky. Bigfoot's choice. That's the little words at the bottom. They always have a different phrase. So they always, I don't know who comes up with these the phrases. Do they give a chance to other producers, other creators? I'm sure they did. These guys are pretty good. These guys, look at that big TV. You know what? I wish they made TVs like that again. Honestly, gotta make a top 10 base. Futurama's base, definitely on there. Ooh la la, what are you doing? She got a flying surfboard. I gotta get me one of those. One of thems. I'm trying to think. Leela, I forget her name. I think it's Amy. Let's go with Amy. I think it's Amy. This guy's hilarious. He's with the that space guy that wears like a skirt. Space captain, forget his name. Look at that telephone on the table there. That's funny. Bender, I gotta say my favorite character in Futurama has to be Bender. There he is. There's that guy in the back. Yeah, there's definitely. You know what? I decided to put me a little Futurama on. It's Friday night. You gotta find a late night show on a Friday night. Can't watch SpongeBob on a Friday night. Why? Sometimes you can. Why not? We'll have to do that one time. But let me tell you something. Friday night, you're coming home. You just want to watch something that knocks your brain out. You fall asleep on the couch. This is one of them. Daria. I gotta give that one another look. Oblongs. There's another good late night show. Wow, look at that giant pill. Yeah, but as far as like bases go, I put Futurama on a top 10 for most well-designed base. It's very simple for the world they're in because it's supposed to, I don't know. Yeah, you see, it looks like some structure from New York City mixed with fusion from post-apocalypse. But their spaceship is pretty good. Honestly, I feel like the show maybe needed a little bit more spotlight. I don't know. I think it's better than The Simpsons. That's just my opinion. I mean, that's not to say take anything away from The Simpsons, but if you had to give me a full season to watch and have to sit down and watch all of it in a row, I'd probably want Futurama for myself. Me personals wants Futurama. Pretty cool ship, though. It's got the nostalgic look. The Nimbus. Whoa, they're playing classic cartoons on this show. That's got to be some Walt Disney stuff, right? No, was that Tom and Jerry? I wish they had whatchamacallit. I wish they had space stations like that where you can go visit, go out on a space mission, go out for lunch, diner in space. Oh man, no, I had no idea how big that thing was. Their spaceship is so small compared to that. I thought he was in a small little. When it said Nimbus, I thought it was a small little craft like what they had. Yeah, Leela with the big punch. Oh yeah, when you're in space, you gotta expect the alien stuff, you know. These, oh yeah, you know what this show is more like? American Dad. That character reminds me of the alien from American Dad. However, it's the complete opposite character. That's what I think they're doing. The other guy, this guy's so, unsure of himself. He's a wimp. And the other guy from American Dad, he's actually like a genius from space. He's actually more advanced than everybody. American Dad, great show as well. That's the thing. On Global, they would play at night. They'd play those cartoon hours. I think they still play them now. You'd have Simpsons. You'd have Futurama sometimes. Bob's Burger, another one. Family Guy, American Dad. And sometimes they'd have episodes of Survivor. All kinds of stuff late at night. Keep you up. Hey, if you tuned in and you're up right now, very good job. Now, we're going to go to bed after this, though, no? Well, maybe watch something else. We'll see. All depends how this episode goes. So that right now they're on some... Are they on a different planet? Are they on Earth? This is like Aspen, Colorado. Okay. Wow, they did a really good job with the drawing. I don't know if this was... That's pretty good. I was literally about to say, like, this episode's not really doing it for me. But right now it's picking up, and I was with that moon. Yeah, I remember when they came out with the reboot. Not the reboot. They took a break from Futurama. They canceled it. They brought it back. And that very first episode, in fact, the first 2 or 3 episodes, those were really good. I remember those being good. Then later on, it started getting repetitive, but still a great show. Honestly, it's you got Family Guy, and then you got American Dad. You got Simpsons. This is the American Dad for the Family Guy, what the Simpsons is. You know what I'm saying? But I still prefer watching episodes of The Simpsons. Is more moralic. They've done every subject, and I just don't find it that funny. I find it clever, and I find it smart. But I don't know. When I watch cartoons, I just want to lay back, not think about what I'm seeing, and just go, pew, woo, what's going on? They got Abraham Lincoln right there. Oh, that's wicked. They're in the Matrix with Genghis Khan. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. They got into that guy's spaceship, and now we don't know what's happening. Let's see. Genghis Khan's there. That's all I know. Genghis Khan hanging out on a horse in space, facing death by gun, laser gun. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, no, that's obviously not what would happen. But you know what? That's what I love. A good space cartoon. If you think about it, if you go back and you think about what space cartoons existed before this. Wow, look at the face getting pulled off. You think about it. I'm trying to think, like Hanna-Barbera, the Jetsons, obviously. But this one here takes it more with, like, the Jetsons was more like what the Flintstones was to the future, right? Obviously, the cavemen probably didn't drive around with cars with their feet, and the Jetsons are probably, that's what they're imagining the future. But Futurama, I think, takes it to that perfect balance of space and cartoon with humor. I don't know, like when I'm watching this, I feel like this is Star Wars. I'm seeing the back, the way that everything is, this guy obviously looks like he's supposed to look like kind of somewhat version of a Star Trek character, like a Spock or one of those guys, That big-ass Nimbus. Looked so small before. We got tricked, precious. Oh, yeah, fucking tricks, didn't we? Yeah, but I gotta say, Futurama, favorite character? Bender. Goes to Bender. Come here, Bender, get the award. After that, Fry's good, but Fry can get very old, very tiresome. Maybe a bit of the alien character. I think it's a tie for second. The Doc. Hey, Doc. The Doc. Basically, isn't it Bender's grandchild or something? He's his grandfather. Not Bender. Sorry, Fry. Fry's his granddad. Yeah, I want to say that guy. Admiral Akbar. What is that guy? What's his name? Fuck. What's the name of the guy with the claw? Sure. I gotta see him. I forgot him. I totally forgot him. Oh, look at Bender in the locker in the back. I miss lockers like that. Remember in high school, you had a little locker like that? It smelled like piss. Well, anyways, mine did. All right, here we go. I like that little sign in the window, baby on board. Well, I'm curious if they're ever going to show it in the episode. If anybody's seen it, let me know. Put in the comments what that sign says, or if they know if they've ever seen it in any episode. Let me know. Curious. Do people still do that? Take pictures, print them, put them on their wall? I guess not, right? It's all in your phone. You're just going to look at it on there. Still, it'd be interesting to see old pictures of high school, elementary school walls with the different cartoons that you had, the different movies, favorite bands. Why not? Hey, write down your favorite band. Why not? Yeah, I forget his name, but that guy, the Doc, just squeeze some green juice, some ooze. I fresh that ooze, man. Freshly squeezed right out. That's alien right there. You know what? They could have marketed that. Hey, they got that Dr. Flurp, right? It's the drink from the show. It comes from the ass of like a centipede witch. Looks like Queen Slug for a butt from Earthworm Jim. I remember that character. If that's what I'm thinking. But I remember Mom. Isn't that Mom that produces it, or is it that alien that produces it? I think it's the alien in this one. Mom's also a creepy character. One of my favorite characters as well. Just a super creepy character. I think it's meant to portray not a group, an organization in the real world, and how authoritarian they can be. But yeah, Mom, definitely a well developed character. You definitely get that stress when you see her. Like, oh shit, what's she's gonna do now? What's up her sleeve? Oh, has anybody ever done a roller coaster ride like that? Remember, I've done one of those. Gravity just pushes you to the back. Can't really vomit. Can you? You can vomit on there if you turn your face, but I think it's best to stay focused straight forward. Yeah, definitely the best layer. And, I would say put it up there. Actually, I'm going to bring it up to a top 5 with Ninja Turtles. I'm sure some people in the world use this for inspiration to make a garage lair or a den. Ozorknack's Pub. That dirty place looks filthy. Those drinks are cool. What does it say? Adopt all puppies. She's got a schedule of her. That's basically what we have today. We have on our phone. I'm trying to think what kind of technology they had back in the day. I'm trying to remember. They probably had flip phones. But when this episode came out, what season? What year was this episode out? If I'm going on a limb here, I want to say somewhere between 2000 and 2005. Season 4? Because when did the show start? We're right around South Park, right? Oh, yeah. I remember her parents, Amy's parents had was it a golf course on the moon? You know what? That would be so cool to go see. There was one. I'm sure, obviously, if they're putting it in movies and they're putting it in TV, it's something that's probably been tried. And they probably did. There's probably moon videos of that. But yeah, like Fry in the back just standing there. Yeah, it's definitely a good gift. Who gave that? Bender? Look at that painting in the back. There's like a poster on the ceiling. how wicked would it be to have an apartment in space? Honestly, the first thing they're going to do when they market space is real estate. Buy a little loft up there with a view of space. I'm sure it's not healthy for you. Probably want to be there maybe like a couple days and come back down. I'm sure old people wouldn't even be able to go up. Although I'm speculating, but who knows? Maybe with the technology we have, we might not be able to. But in Futurama, anything's possible. Yeah, literally, I'm thinking everybody's in this episode except for, I haven't seen, what's his name? The claw guy. I'm drawing a blank. I guess they're trying to hint at big old titties in this episode, because look at the back. They got the tape recorder. Bender gave his gift. Bit of subliminal message. Turn that subliminal message into a subliminal massage. Why not? Oh. All right. Yeah, look at that TV in the back. See, back then they imagined the future with antennas as well. Oh, yeah, that's right. Was it Bongo Comics? Pongo or Bongo Comics? I think it's Bongo. Used to make the Simpsons comics. I remember the Simpsons comics anyways on that. But I remember they had some Futurama comics. And I got to say, those Simpsons and Futurama comics, really good. The books, just go to a comic book store, nearby comic book store, or even online, go online, and just buy greatest Futurama or greatest Simpsons comics. I've always wished, one thing I've always wished for comics? South Park comics. I think there's maybe one or two, but I think they might be fan-made or third-party. But just Trey, Matt and Trey, if you guys are hearing this, I'm sure you're not, but, why not? Spread the word out. Why not make some South Park comics? We've had so much of the show. That would be, why not have that as a comic with full-on rated R? You got to go behind the scenes to get it. Yeah, but honestly, this episode, they're everywhere. We're seeing every character. They've been in space. They've been at the lab. They went to the Himalayas before. Now they're in the jungle. It's fun because these characters from the show, they can interact with each other. They're so unique. There's no staleness. You can literally think about any two characters, pair them together for an episode, and think of the worst combination. What would that worst combination be? And I put the Amy's parents together and Leela's parents together. For me, it would be Leila's parents and Amy's parents together. That would probably be the lamest episode. But the best episodes, by far, anyone with Bender. Bender! I hardly know her. Who's that? Huh. I think that's the same voice actor for Mom. Yeah, well, The Simpsons use, 4 or 5 voice actors, right, for the whole show, and they've got tons of characters. You ever seen those Simpsons posters? There's there's no joke. There's easily about 500 characters. Well, maybe, maybe by now there are. It'd be cool. Just a big poster with every cartoon ever made. Make them small, but I just want to see the layout, how it would look, how crazy. And you would zoom in with a magnifying glass and just go through them, and it's basically like a big finding game. The characters aren't all together. They're all spread out, or whatever. You could choose. We got a little Amazonian tribe shaman going on here with little tea bags sticking out of, I think, Bender's having a good old cigar. I guess robots can smoke all they want. Hey, if I was a robot, I don't know, what would I change? Well, maybe robot lungs wouldn't be too bad, but then you wouldn't be able to, would you be able to smell? I don't know. Nah, I wouldn't want anything robot. Who would want anything robot? Maybe like legs later on when I get old, Yeah, honestly, I wish something like that would come out in our lifetime. And when I say come out, I'm sure they already have something like this to some degree. But something you can just go to a store, go pick it up, Try it out for an afternoon. And then everybody has one. Fly wherever you want. They have drones, right? Why can't they just make a drone where you put your feet on it? You control it. I'm sure they have that, but even I'm sure somebody could make that out of materials in about $2,000 to $5,000. I could imagine U.S. dollars. Wow, look at that camera he pulled out. Yeah, Bender. What's going on with him? Oh man, he just shit himself. Oh no, he just gave birth. He just gave birth. That's hilarious. Yeah, that character is very. Yeah, he's gonna give birth. Stay away from my babies. Those little tadpoles. I wonder if they ever reappear in any of the future episodes. As a little Easter egg. You know how in South Park they'll have the alien come out in some certain episodes? I wonder if Futurama has maybe hidden messages in the opening sequence. You know when they have the opening sequence and they show the message? I wonder if you take every single message that's ever been shown and lay it out. See if something pops up. See if you get a message. See if you get a, anything. An Easter egg. I have to do that. Check it out. I mean, I think they've used the same ones twice or a couple times. Oh, so romantic. And they're right at home. Oh, got a little hint that Leela had a little action with him. Crazy. There was a one-eyed one. There was a one-eyed tadpole. Interesting. They like to be very subtle. They're very clever also in the humor. In The Simpsons, they're very clever. But this one here, I feel like, you know what it is? Simpsons is great, very clever. But this one can take it a little bit further. It's made for the late night. And thanks for stopping by, everybody, on such a late night. It's over 1 a.m. right now. Oh, I just saw Korea at the end. So maybe some of them was made in Korea down there. The Curiosity Company. So yeah, that was the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Brought back some good memories with a little Futurama. Yeah, let me know what you thought of the episode. From what I gathered, from what I saw, it looked like it was a big storyline mess. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention from my end, but from what I saw, they were everywhere. You saw every character. What happened to some certain characters? It was all over the place. But it was great to see. Honestly, it was great to see all the characters. Dr. Zoidberg. That's his fucking name. Totally forgot. Zoidberg. Zoidberg. Oh, fuck. That's right. Now I can't remember Fry's grandchild. The old man. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning along on this fine evening. Have yourself a great night. We'll be talking soon and watch some more episodes. Why not? It's a great show. And enjoy. Take care, everybody. Bye. You just listened to a Toon Along Podcast. If you like what you heard or have any comments or feedback, don't hesitate to check out more on iTunes, Spotify, and TuneIn Radio, as well as Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube for more info. I'll see you next time. Ciao!